cup of tea. Move this out the way. What the hell? Washed my hair yesterday. It looks like a freaking rat's nest. Bear with me, guys, if you're here and waiting. I forgot to get this ready first. Let me just turn it down. And there I am. And I forgot to bring the iPad down again. Usually I want to use the iPad for the text. Okay, so welcome everybody. Happy Sunday if it's Sunday for you. Happy Monday if you're in Australia or New Zealand or other places that it's already Monday. I've been ready to get online since probably 8:30 this morning. I was going to do this recording. I didn't get it done. For those of you that follow the star signs, you'll be very happy that I did put the star signs together. I actually was feeling really good energy when I was doing the star signs over the weekend. So hopefully you enjoy the star sign readings. If you're going on the free waiting list today, the free waiting list is only going to show 4 names. I'm going to do a maximum of 10 people on the free. For those of you that miss out, I suggest that you do a PayPal donation or a Super Chat donation. Now, the Super Chat donations for a mini reading, which is about 5 minutes long, it is $7 US. Make sure it's $7 US paid for the mini reading. If this is Super Chat, guys, this is Super Chat, because I can see the Super Chat button is on. I did turn it off, so I don't know why it's on. If you want a detailed reading and you can only use Super Chat, unfortunately, I need to be charging $14 US. So Super Chat is 7 or 14, very easy to remember. If you don't want to use Super Chat, but you do want a mini or a full reading, it's only $5 US via PayPal or 1111 or 10. So 5 or 10 if you use PayPal US dollars, 7 or 14 if you use Super Chat. I will be doing a day where I do $5 Super Chat readings only. I haven't worked out which day it will be, probably this week. So be on the lookout for that, but there will be no free readings on that day. It will be all $5 Super Chat readings, just to see how that goes. During that time, if nobody's paying, I will literally just be reading star signs or stuff like that. So if you come online for a freebie, it won't be questions, it won't be yes and no, it'll just be watch the star sign and I'll read the star sign while we're waiting. Yeah, so I think that's it. The other thing I've got to do is if you haven't been to my room over the past week, I'm doing a new method with the free readings. If you had a free reading on Friday, unfortunately, unless you pay for a Super Chat or a PayPal, you will not be getting a free reading again back to back. So those people are, if you're here, your name called right now, you had a free reading on Friday. So if you wanted another reading today, you'll have to do a PayPal or a Super Chat, okay? So Breezy, Ashley, which is my moderator, Ashley, Harmony, Melody Rama or something, Miss Libra, Yubi, Mama B, Angel, and P, the letter P. All of those people, that was 9 people on Friday, got a free reading. Unfortunately today, you can't have a free reading again. This is to give everybody a chance to have a free reading, okay? And I want more and more newbies to come in, so I need to grow this channel. So please make sure you subscribe. Please thumbs up on the video, guys. I did just get a PayPal notification, so I'm going to go and check that to see who paid. So thank you to whoever paid. I do see a new name there, J.Aquarius Rising. Welcome to the room, whoever you may be, male or female. I can't see the picture from here. It looks very, very small. Let me have a little look-see. I can't really make out what that is without clicking on it. But welcome to the room. Hopefully you have subscribed. I ask that everybody that participates in the room, please subscribe. All right, so donation is from Erica Marie via PayPal. You didn't get a reading because you missed your turn on Friday. I've got you wrote down as the very first reading. Okay, Rhonda or Joanna, can someone please go back to my last live and see if Breezy did in fact get one or not get one? Because I read for Breezy. I'm pretty sure I read for Breezy because I was writing down as I was reading. So Breezy, if you missed out, I think I read your question. So we got donations coming in. So I'll ask Rhonda. Rhonda, could you please go check last Friday's reading and have a look in the text chat? And because you'll see in the live chat, you'll see who I'm reading. And just scroll down and see if when I got to the free readings, because I think on Friday I read James straight away because he paid. Then I read somebody else because they paid and somebody else. And then I went to the free readings. So can we have a look and see if Breezy... Yeah, I did read for Breezy, didn't I? Breezy, go back to Friday's live and your question was done. So Joanna is confirming that yes, I did read for you. So you may have left thinking that you didn't get your reading, but your question was posted and I read for you, okay? So anyway, let's get on with it. Let me go and check the payments. Yeah, so go and check it. PayPal. I'm just checking PayPal for the payments at the moment. All right, we got 3 payments for readings at the moment. BG, you have paid a little bit too less. It's $5 on PayPal. So if you are actually in Australia, it's not $5 Australian. It's about, James has paid $5. So today, $5 is approximately 7 Australian dollars. So you've only paid $4.50 in Australian money. So you need to at least add probably another $3 to that or $2 to that for a mini reading. If you haven't got any more money and you can't pay any more on top of that, that's fine. I will just do an even smaller mini reading for you, okay? So Erica is first up with her full reading. She's paid enough for a full reading with one free yes and no question tagged onto the end of it. So I'm going to do a 10-minute for Erica as well as a free question on the end of it, a yes and no for Erica. Oh, every time I'm live, I sneeze. I get a wish for one. As long as somebody says bless you, I get a wish for one. But yeah, I know what my wishes are. I think Joanna and Rhonda know what my wishes are. I'm not going to waste my wish on a particular person anymore. Because it just doesn't seem to happen anyway, so it's pointless. Oh, and remind me, Joanna, I was talking in private messages with you earlier. Remind me to tell you about a conversation that was had in regards to, just say hospital. Something about hospital and a conversation that I was going to tell you about, and Rhonda, I'll tell you about it as well, because I wanted your interpretation. I just received another PayPal donation. So let's get on with Erica's question. So Erica's question is, will my partner Lance... Oh, Erica! Why... Don't even feel like that, Erica. I feel like a strong bond between you and Lance. I don't know what happened over the weekend. but we have had Mercury retrograde. We've had reversed energies going on. You've gone through this court thing. But anyway, it's none of my business why you're feeling like that right now. I see delays and things, and I did see tension and stuff. But let's look at it and let's see that this person is not going to do those sorts of things. So instead of me asking, is the person going to cheat? Is he going to cheat in the future? Is he going to start to show interest in other women? How about we look at it in the reverse? Is Lance going to be true and loyal and faithful to you? I'll just wait for you to confirm that I ask it that way, because I'd prefer to ask, is he going to be loyal and true and provide happiness and stability with you, rather than looking at down the track in 5 years or 10 years, is he going to start looking at somebody else and that? I'd rather not look at that for you, because it's almost like you're inviting that into your relationship with him. And I've never seen or felt that kind of thing from Lance at all. Okay, so Breezy, I tagged you in somebody. I'll leave Rhonda and Joanna to sort out the Breezy situation, and I'm going to do these paid readings. So I'm just waiting to hear from Erica at the moment. Yes, it all depends on the donations anyway. I might not even get to the free readings today. But Breezy, I haven't got time right now to go and review the footage to see exactly. I just keep a list here. I trust that I'm reading for that person. Joanna keeps notice of whose name and what their photograph is and all of that. And then she takes the question. So if somebody else came in with Breezy and they were using a different picture or whatever, so be it. Anyway, I need to get on with these payments. Let me just go and check again, because it does look like another one came in. Sorry, Erica, I'm just waiting to find out. Erica, can I ask it in that way? Will Lance be loyal, faithful, and provide happiness, stability, all of that sort of thing? Will the relationship look like that? I'd rather ask that for you than look at something to do with, is he going to cheat and all of this sort of thing? Because right now, I feel like he's loyal and faithful to you. Yous are starting a life together. You're going to buy a house, all of this sort of thing. And I don't feel that looking at, is this person going to end up cheating and that, I don't see how that's good for you inside. Because then if I see something and then you're going to think about it, if I see a brown-haired woman or a blonde-haired woman or a red-haired, and then you're going to go, oh, is he doing, like, I don't feel that he's going to do that. Don't get me wrong. I'm not picking up that he's going to do this sort of thing. I just feel that the question needs to be the opposite question. Is Lance going to be faithful and loyal in our relationship? Are we going to be happy? So if you want me to ask that, to look to see if he's going to cheat on you down the track, I'll look at it. But I feel for you personally and your growth, I feel like that's not a good question to ask. It could be the Mercury retrograde thing that's causing you to feel this way. Yeah, we've got, oh, thank you. BG, you now get the full mini reading. Yeah, so people that are in Australia, can the girls please confirm with people when they're paying through PayPal, make sure it's equivalent to US dollars. So if they're in Australia, it's basically 7 or 14 Australian dollars. If they're paying American, it's 5 or 10. Just make it 5 or 10 today. So we'll make it easier. I just wanted 1111 because 1111 is a good number, and I feel like it's a good number to use. It's a positive number. All right, let's get back to it. So we're doing 3 paid readings. We're doing Erica, a full reading, and then we're doing 2 mini readings. One for Brenda, BG, sorry for using your name, and then one for James. Okay, so that's what we're doing. I'm going to put my focus on that. and I'll let Rhonda and Joanna sort out what's going on with Breezy. So everybody please be patient and let's get cracking. Okay, so Erica, so I'm right. So we'll look at in that energy. Will Lance and you be happy? Will he be faithful to you? Will there be nice things coming? We'll focus on the positive. You've just been through something quite yucky with the whole court thing, the ex-wife, all of this sort of stuff. So let's focus on the connection between you and Lance and moving forward. Yes? Okay. I don't like to tell people what they should ask, but when you are asking that, it's like it's come out of nowhere, like you're suddenly starting to worry that this man that you're in love with, that you're going to buy a house and all of these wonderful things, going to the court and her being in the picture and all of that, it's like it's made you get insecure about what you've got with Lance and start to go, well, he left her and he's with me. What if he does this to me and he goes with somebody else? So you're starting to worry about something that I don't want you putting the energy there, because you can actually bring it to you. And trust me, I've seen this happen. I've seen it happen in my own life. I've seen it happen to other people. When you start to focus on that kind of thing, you can literally drive yourself nuts with it. And you can also make these negative things happen. Like you can sit there and go, oh, I hope he doesn't do this. I hope he doesn't do this. I hope he doesn't do this. And then he does it. And you think, I knew it. I knew he was going to do that. You know, so we'll look at it in that way for you. So let's get the clock set. And happy people that we got rid of our Prime Minister and we got Labor voted in. For those of you out there that are all like yippee skippy about it, yeah, we'll see. To me, didn't matter if Labor or Liberal got in, we're still going down the shit path, so doesn't matter. All right, so we're looking at this for you. Where is my good cards? Here they are. So we're looking at you and Lance in a positive light. Is there going to be love and fidelity and trust between Lance and Erica going into the future? Is Lance going to be loyal and faithful in this relationship with Erica? Is there beautiful things coming towards Lance and Erica? So we're going to do your energy, his energy, the connection, okay? I found these beads, they're goldstone. They're in the bottom of the drawer over here. I thought, what is these things? So they're money beads. They're all about money beads. And they're tiny, so maybe it's tiny bits of money. Tiny little dribs and drabs, mini readings and things. Okay, your energy, his energy, the relationship. Your energy, his energy, the relationship. Your energy. Look at this. Look at the relationship. You've got 2, 4 and a 6, which is sometimes some problems, but nothing major. But 2, 4, 6, everybody in the room that's watched me the last 12 months, because I've been on lives now. I've been doing my lives since April last year, when I decided to really start doing this. But everybody that's been watching me and coming and going, what do I love when we look at a relationship? 2, 4, 6. What do I love even better with 2, 4, 6? When it's red cards. What is even better than that? When it's hearts, not diamonds. You got the 2 and the 4 of hearts with him. You've even got a 7 with him. 7 is beautiful. It's like spirit energy watching over the relationship, guiding you on a path together. Okay? Over here, we have the bitchy woman in your energy. So we have the ex-wife. We have a third-party connection, which is child-only connection in this kind of sequence. Then we have you down here with him, worried about jealousy, deception, because he's charming, he's good-looking, he's whatever. worried about other women. So here's you worried about 2 women. Where's the women in Lance's section? Where's the other women? Where's the ex-wife? The ex-wife is black. We've got a black 3. The ex-wife is something he wants to get rid of, but he can't. Okay? He's got this sharp cutting energy sitting in his, where he's trying to cut the ties and he's trying to cut the money connection as well. He feels like the black 7s here is where you feel like you're sometimes in amongst something you don't want to be with, something you don't want to go there, but you have to. So I feel with him, he's doing the responsible thing for his child. He's trying to put out this energy of get rid of this. Remember what I told you the other day? Whilst she's not with somebody herself, or if she's with somebody but they're not floating her boat the way she wants it, until she gets with somebody, whilst she's in a single energy, she's going to be at the background. She's going to be there. You can't do anything about it. And whilst the child is little, there's not much you can do about that either. So I feel the only connection he's got with another woman is a connection to his ex-wife because of the child and money. That's all I'm seeing around him. And I'm seeing also a lot of focus where he's putting a lot of energies into working and earning money and things like that. He does get very depressed at times about things. He does feel very saddened about things. This can also be trying to cut the ties completely with the past somehow, but it's still there. With you though, you've got this jealousy card sitting here, and you've got him with you. There's you and him. You've got the jealousy going on inside of yourself, and fear and jealousy. And then we've got the bitchy card, which is the other female. But also this can represent a figment in your mind of there's going to be somebody taller than me, skinnier than me, more beautiful than me, longer hair than me, shorter hair than me. You know, there's always going to be other people. But the other women are showing up in yours, not showing up with him, and definitely not showing up in the relationship. There's no 3s here. There's two people together. So this is used to, there's going to be some times where it's tough. There's going to be some times where you want something and he doesn't want that. There's going to be some times where you're going to go, can we please, let's go for a drive. Let's go and sit in the sunshine and have a picnic by the river. Let's, take that favorite cake that we like, or, and you're going to want to really do this. And he's going to be like, I don't feel like it. And it's not going to be, I don't want to go there with you. It's going to be, I don't feel like it, or I'm tired, or I'm mentally feeling drained today. So there's going to be times where he feels like that, and there's going to be times where you feel like that. But you've got this big thing here. This is beautiful, beautiful energy between 2 people. You've got this worry and fear about not being responsible, or is it a lie? Is it true? He said he was going to take the garbage out every week, and he said he was going to do this, and now he's not doing that anymore. Why? So yeah, there's some times where there's some petty kind of things that might get into your brain. Down here, this black 7 sitting next to the red 7, it can be truth and lies, but it also can be your own. This is your reading, Erica. So it can also be, this is you, what you present yourself to him, and this is your fears. It's not a lie. This is your fears inside what you don't present to him. So you don't sit there and say, hey, Lance, sometimes I get really, really scared that, you left her and you're with me, that you're going to do that to me one day. And let him say, you're my world, I love you, I gave up all of that, and I could have just stayed there for the sake of my child, but I wanted you. So that sort of thing. So I feel that this is coming off you. I don't feel this is truth and lies and secrets. Okay, so let's do some tarot to add to this. I'm just looking for my tarot cards if you're wondering what I'm doing. They're right in front of me, guys. Domestic blindness. Okay. We got 2 mini readings after this, BG and James. So please get ready, guys. And Erica, please write your yes and no, or you don't have to write it. You can just think about it, but I'll do a yes and no for you as soon as the buzzer goes off. I'll do a quick yes and no, just because you paid a bit extra for your reading today, so you get a bit extra tagged along. I've actually gave you an extra couple of minutes to the normal reading, plus I'm going to do a thing on the end because you did pay like for a reading and a half. So, and I thank you and I appreciate that donation, Erica. Okay, so this is Erica, you and him and the connection. Whoop. Okay, Erica. Your cards, third party or choosing someone else. He chose you, and this defeat, fear thing. This is your energy. You need to start focusing on talking and the direction, and take things slow, one day at a time. Don't try to be in a rush to have a ring on the finger. Just be you and him, isolated. And I know, like being in a relationship myself, there's times where you just want to run off and disappear from everybody and just be with that person, and knowing that it's just used to. But life's not like that. There's work and there's leisure and there's computers and there's all sorts of things that go on in day to day. His energy, cup of love. Okay, now we did get the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands can be a player, can be somebody very charming, can be somebody into their physical fitness, but in your reading for him, we got the Queen and the Knight of Wands sitting together. So he desires you and fears that you might go with somebody, the same as you desire him and fear that he might go with somebody. So you're coming at the same angle with each other. In his eyes, he sees you as equals because you're coming out with the same sequence. So he sees you as sexy, desirable, and he fears sometimes that what if some Joe Blow comes along and tries to take her from me? And you're fearing the same thing, and he knows it. He knows that sometimes you're insecure about the relationship with him. Up the top here, we got the Page of Cups energy. To me, that's Jack of Hearts. That's soulmate. So you're his soulmate. It's also the child. It can represent his world is you and his child. That's it. No other woman's coming out here. So the last thing, your relationship, the truth teller, sometimes it's tough, and the Chariot, going on a journey together. Beautiful. Underneath, we've got the Betrayal card. So this is your reading. This is you. You've got fear. You need to stomp that fear out. Do yourself a favor, get a pen and paper, write down your fears. Write down, I'm scared that he will do this. Imagine that you're writing a letter to him, or to her, or to a figment, some woman that he might be talking to. Write it all out, all the negative shit. Take it to your kitchen, take it out the back, and burn it and say, this doesn't affect me. This is not true. I let this go. Okay? It's very, very good therapy, Erica. And that goes to everybody that's in the room listening. If you've got something that bugs you, that eats you up, something that you can't literally go and say to the person, I frickin' hate you, or you're nothing but a bloody slag or whatever, if you can't go and do that to that person, write it down, read it out, believe it, go down the beach, the river, wherever, set the bloody thing on fire or rip it up, chuck it down the toilet, whatever you got to do with it, and say, I let this shit go. You know, you got to let it go. It's like the full moon of letting stuff go, but you can do it on a daily basis. You don't need the full moon to do it. Okay, Erica, that's your reading. Thank you for your donation. Now let's quickly do a like a little mini yes and no thing tagged on the end here, and then we're on to BG. And look at that, 1141. That's good numbers there. Okay, so your mini reading, Erica, Will, you and Lance, travel. You just had the travel card at the end of the reading, the Chariot. Okay, but we'll reshuffle and see if you two are going to travel places. The sevens can be making your plans and going. Some journeys are going to happen. Black 7, red 7. So some plans will happen and you'll feel great. You might plan to go back there, but circumstances might prevent it. You know, the child, the money, someone might get sick, something like that. But yeah, there's going to be to and fro. All right. I wonder if my neighbour listens to me because my window's open. I'm talking quite loud. Okay, so Erica wants to know, will Lance and herself be travelling a lot? Come to Australia. Come to Australia and connect with me. Write me an email. And you might be sitting in this room with me having a face-to-face reading. And I might even get to meet Lance and do a reading on the two of you right in front of me. Or I can even meet you at one of the local clubs and we can sit there and have a coffee and do a reading at the club. When we weren't allowed to do readings face-to-face in our homes because of lockdowns and things, I used to go to a club and meet my clients at the club. And it was really, really good. You know, there was this club that's very empty. And we would have this whole space to ourselves. And I actually did a client, and then 2 weeks later, he came back for a second reading with his mother. And she had a reading whilst he was doing some work, and then she swapped over. She went and sat and had a coffee, and he sat down and had a reading all about finance and stuff. I haven't heard from him lately to get a reading, and that was over a year ago. So I'm wondering if what I said came true, because I thought he was going to travel and earn big dollars. Anyway, let's see. Will Lance and Erica be traveling? Yes and no. Yes and no. It's all depending on money circumstances. Sometimes you'll go. Sometimes you'll do little sort of travels. Sometimes there will be problems in regards to the child, that you want to go somewhere, the dates that you can go happen to be the dates that you're supposed to do something with him, or something's going down with him, so you can't. But yeah, it's yes and no with the traveling thing. Also, there's interference with you traveling at this time. So then we got a yes again. Yeah, so it's yes and no. It's up and down. Sometimes there's nice surprises. Sometimes there's delays and things just don't happen. But let's do some more about Lance and you traveling. You're going to go on a love journey. Are you young enough to be having a baby? Because I think that the traveling will be suspended because you might end up actually pregnant with Lance, and that might be the journey that you're going on. You might be going on a love and pregnancy journey. So I don't know if you want to have a baby, he wants to have a baby. If you do decide to go down that track, although this is at Black 5, I think that that's the child that already exists. This would be female energy over here, so I feel like there's a little girl there. I do see problems in regards to a pregnancy. Either you're not ready, you don't really want to have one, he's not ready, or there could be medical problems. But then we got 9 of Cups, which is the healthy baby being born, and the 8 of Wands is the be prepared if you got pregnant that you would have a sickly pregnancy, one of these women that would vomit a lot and stuff like that, with that energy there. But are you going to travel a lot? Here's the Knight of Cups going on a love journey. So it's telling me that you need to make every journey, whether it's just a journey on the weekend down to somewhere that's 10 kilometers away, sitting looking at the ocean or looking at a mountain, make a big thing out of that and enjoy it. But I do feel there's sometimes yes, sometimes no as far as travel goes. But also, like I said, you're getting messages here about a pregnancy and fertility. It is issues. It is sort of like, can we afford to be having a child? We're just going to buy a house. We're just sort of doing our thing. But sometimes you can't fight this. If you're meant to do it, you're meant to do it. It will make you both very, very happy people. The 9 of Cups is all your wishes finally coming true. So I think that if your wish and desire is to travel, it's going to happen. If your wish and desire is to have a baby and travel, it's going to happen. So yeah, I do think money will be an issue as far as you can't have kids no more. Okay. So it's not to do with the pregnancy thing. Well, pregnancy thing and babies, I don't know why my hair feels like this. It feels like it's a big matted knot at the back. I brushed it. Yeah, sometimes when pregnancy and stuff comes up, it can be that you take his son with you and you go travel and you go places like Disneyland or stuff that's for the child. So I think when you're asking, are you and Lance going to travel a lot? You're going to travel sometimes where it's just used to and have romantic time with that Nine of Cups energy, and other times it's going to be where his child is with you. If you've already had children, because you say you can't have any more, so I'm assuming you've already got children, it may be coinciding with that kind of energy as well. Okay, so, and sometimes children can represent a pet. So you might buy a dog as well, and the traveling will be on your 2 feet and walking a dog. So you got that kind of energy. Thank you, BG, for making that adjustment to the payment. So BG, love reading for next month. Will it be someone new or a reconciliation? Thank you. I am single, Scorpio, not talking to someone at the moment. Okay, so this is a mini reading. I'll just set my watch for the mini reading so I don't go too long with it. So we can get James's question up now. And then we are on to the free list unless somebody else has paid. Please, guys, don't be shy. Hit that super chat button. Super chat is $7 or $14 US because of the fees. PayPal is $5 or $10 US because of less fees. It should be $11.11. I'd really prefer you pay $11.11, but I'm going to make it easy and say 5 or 10. I could make it 6 or 11. Yeah, but today it's 5 or 10 through PayPal, US dollars. I can't stipulate that enough. So I'm going to say your name in my head, BG. Brendan wants to know what's coming with love. Is it someone from the past? What we're going to do is past energy, someone coming reconciling with you, or someone that you knew that you didn't have a relationship with, but you've known them from the past, from work, from school, whatever. And over here will be someone new. It is a mini reading, so it's not going to be as detailed. I'm going to flip them over so I don't take as much time. Oh, hang on, that's supposed to go there. Past or new. I keep doing that. Past is past. Past is done. So this is, even if somebody came forward from your past, it's not going to be something that you want. It's going to be something that you like, nah, this is done. This is just absolutely done. Also, the thing from the past in regards to romance could be that they desire you sexually, physically, but as far as having a relationship with you, it's not on offer. What I mean by that is they're probably already involved with somebody, or telling you, oh, we're going to get a divorce, and the divorce never happens. So, yeah, somebody from the past is a non-event, so we'll just move away from that. It's definitely somebody new coming in. We've even got the cards of the sex, the fun, the friendship, the beginning. This looks like a microphone in front of me. It's actually my camera. It doesn't matter. It's not going to go out of the screen. I can't get rid of it. This is you going on a journey and meeting somebody, doing things that you like to do. So if you like to go windsurfing, or you like going watching people play golf or something, or you play golf, right? So something you do, you might go to a favorite restaurant every week religiously. This person goes there. Like I said, if it's surfing, windsurfing, golf, tennis, whatever it might be, it could even be church, right? So this person and you are interested in the same thing. It can be an online dating thing but it's dating with a difference. It might be a game that you play online, like trivia or Monopoly or whatever, and you play something online with people and you interact that way. It's something that you share in common. He is Mr. Love. Like, we've got love beaming off him. I'd say that the buzz is going because this is a mini reading. I'm just going to give you a couple more minutes. I'd say that because of this, he's either blonde or light brown hair, maybe even redhead, blue or green eyes or hazel eyes, something like that, or light brown eyes. I think that he would be somebody that is either a builder, a tradie, he could be a chef, he could be into like physical fitness and that. He's a family kind of person. He's family orientated. He thinks about others before himself. He may have children. He may have one child at least. And this is where you get started. So this is a physical, friendship, sexual, all that sort of thing. It's nice. It's looking good. But forget about the past. The past is looking no good. So we'll just give you top and bottom for this BG. More information. Definitely got the lovers coming in on the new side, something new. It's going to hit you really quickly. This could represent that it's somebody young, because this is usually somebody a bit older. It could represent young and old together as well. This star sign would be a water sign, which is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Doesn't have to be, but could be. This over here is air sign, which is Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. And again, doesn't have to be. This energy here is not a person. I feel this is, it's going to come in and it's going to be, whew, it's going to feel really good. Quick yes and no for you, just to finish this off. Just think of a yes and no in your mind, BG. Oh, thank you for your donation, and thank you for thanking me for my time and my energy. It does take a lot of energy with this sort of thing, BG. And the little payments that I'm getting, they help. I need a lot more of them coming in. I need to start producing videos that are making me some money so that I can focus more energy on just doing my thing here for minimal charge, and that the videos make money, but unfortunately at the moment they're not. This is where the only place I'm getting income at the moment. Okay, BG, just think of something in your mind. You don't have to type it out, yes or no. We're going to do top and bottom for you. Something seems suspicious right now, and you're also being told to stop limiting yourself and just stop playing it safe. So yeah, you're being told to, if you're wanting to do something but you're not acting on it, stop doing that. It's time to go act on it. This seems suspicious right now. That might be something you're investigating at the moment. You didn't get a yes or a no. This is negative, this is kind of negative. So you're getting like a maybe to a no. With whatever that question was. So you might have been asking, is this blah, blah, blah? This won't be anybody you know yet. You might have seen them, but you don't know who they are, because this is new. This is somebody new. The past guy, forget about it, or woman, depending on what you're into. Yeah. So anyway, that's your reading. Thank you for your donation. Now we're on to the cup of coffee reading for James. Hey there, Janet. Janet, I hiccuped and coughed and everything all at one section, and I thought I was going to sneeze again. Hey there, Janet, welcome back. Haven't seen you for a while. James, with a mini reading. I saw Olivia yesterday. I felt like everything went really well. Do you see us heading towards a committed romantic relationship? Oh, now I can see her image in my head because she's very beautiful. Okay, let's set the clock. I've got that thing today. And I don't know how long I'm staying on, guys. It all depends on my readers, my admin people. What do we call you? Moderators. Gosh, it all depends on my moderators and what they can do. So, yeah. Okay, so here we go. I was going to say if Mama B was here and I wanted to stay online and Joanna and Rhonda had to go, that even though she had a reading on Friday, I would read for her if she came online, if I want to stay online. Anyway, let's get to it. Will there be something between James and Olivia? Will there be romantic involvement, development between James and Olivia? Is that going somewhere? Ooh, this is no, James. She admires you. She does like you. You've come up as the Jack of Clubs. I think she doesn't trust you enough. I think she wonders about your involvement with other women, because she's behind you here looking at you. She looks at you with a more than a friendship kind of thing, but this is telling me no at this time. It's like there's something hidden about you that she doesn't really know about you. It could be the reverse too, James. It could be that there's something that you don't know about her yet, that she's got desire for somebody, and then she's going to see you like a friend, sit down to talk over a cup of coffee or something, and then start mentioning this person, and you're like, oh crap, she's into him. But yeah, you coming up with this energy here is like you're with everyone, not just her. And she's sitting there behind. I think there may be something in her past that stops her from moving forward. This is just for now though, James. This is not forever. Like, right, the energy right now is that no, it's not going to go bang and suddenly be something between you and Olivia. It went well. I believe you're talking about that you had a massage, or she had a massage. So that was beautiful energy between you, and it felt good. But you were making her feel good by doing the therapy and everything, you know what I mean? And you kept it all professional. But yeah, it's showing me like it wouldn't work for some reason at this point. Is this going to develop into some love thing? Now, this could change everything. Let's see what this says. Is there going to be something between Olivia and James? Romantic. We got commitment and marriage sitting with her. Then we got this balance, you know, making sure everything's balanced. And then we got the Knight of Wands energy, which I think she feels that you're a player. I think she feels that you wouldn't just be with her, that whenever you put the phone down or you dropped her off, that what are you doing now? Who are you talking to? Plus, I don't know, when you go to these expos and things like that, or when you go out and about, do you get a lot of attention? Because you would have a lot of clients that you've done massage and Reiki, and I'm assuming that a lot of them are female, and she might not like that. There is potential with these two cards that it could be something. This guy is on his knees declaring his love to one person, but he's got the horse in the background ready to go when he wants to go elsewhere. It could be also telling me that you've got to make up your mind. Would it be a romantic thing, which means not working with each other, or would you work with each other and keep the romance thing out of it? So at this stage, for you, I'm getting a no on that. I'm getting a no that it's, at this point, it's not going to develop into that. So let's just quickly do a yes and no here. James, just think of another question in your mind, or you could focus on the same thing again. We're going to do top and bottom for you. Okay, I'm going to stop because something just showed me. So your question is, we've got a yes. So if you did focus on this again, let's see what other energy was. Your wishes will come true. So what are you wishing for? Because you keep asking about this person, and you have asked about the other person as well. So she might pick up on that energy or something like that. Underneath here, we got making a new connection or a friendship. So maybe at this stage, it's just telling you just to explore it the way it is and try and not make anything out of it until you see a signal, whether the signal is a black signal like this or a commitment signal like that. Very opposite energies. Your tarot is opposite to that, but your tarot is not really opposite. We got the player and we got the player. So even with this, I feel like she's looking for Mr. Right and a secure future, but this card shows the two people together. But who's that? Who's that over there? So sorry, James. There's your coffee cup reading. Thank you for your coffee cup donation again. If everybody's wondering, I keep saying to people that $5 is a coffee cup reading. So that's why I keep saying the coffee cup reading. I'm not talking about actual reading a coffee cup if everybody's getting excited, but I am planning on doing that in the near future because I used to read coffee cups when I was a very young girl, teenager. Okay, what do we got? What are you saying here, James? She brought up eating out of a relationship with an ex. I feel like she just might not be ready to jump in. Yeah, so that's why that black energy, and that black 8 is like where you went somewhere and you felt bad. You know, like you went to a church or you went to dinner or you went to the sports and you felt like you didn't want to be there or you didn't belong there. So that's, yeah, she's still got that. So you'd like to date her, but she's not ready. So down the track, with that 10 of Pentacles and the Justice card, it could be that it might develop, but right now is a no, James. Meh is next, so let's write Meh. What did we come up with, Breezy? I'll look in my messages on WhatsApp from I was going to say Anna then. So Meh is first, number 1. I'm just going to put 10 down in case we end up doing 10. But girls, only keep 4 on the waiting list, on the list, for the free list, just in case people pop in and have readings and paid readings, so that I don't have a big list sitting there in front of me. I don't want to do 10 because there's 10 on the list. But I'm only accepting 10 maximum. So Super Chat on Stream Elements is showing up as $6. I've got to fix that because the Super Chat is mini readings. Actually, I'm only going to make the detailed readings have to be done through PayPal, all right? I'm going to have to sort out something with the robot, but for today it's showing $11.11 and $5 in PayPal. I'm doing a discount today. It's $10 in PayPal, US dollars only. So Meh question is next. Does the Libra miss you? Where's my cards for this? Does the Libra miss Meh? Does the Libra miss Meh? Okay, let's get the next question up. I think it's Pavanes, is it? Get the next question up. We've only got, according to my phone, there's only 4 people in here. So that's Joanna, Rhonda, Meh, and Pavanes. So I don't think anybody on the free list is actually here. So if they're not, I'm not going to turn this off. I might just go out to the kitchen and sort something out and come back and see what's happening. Does the... Oh, she was too far down the list for tonight anyway. Okay, no problems. I just wondered whether you sorted that out with Breezy about whether she did have a reading or I read somebody else. So somebody stole her name by the looks of it. So, Meh, does the Libra miss you? Does the Libra miss Meh? Top and bottom. They definitely do, but they think about other things at the same time. We got the Angel of Balance. They sometimes contemplate and they think about the past and they think about what you used to do. With the balance comes the positive and the negative. So they don't only think about you in missing you, they think about the things that they don't miss sometimes as well. Because when a relationship breaks up, as you know, some things weren't good, you know, and that's why it broke up. So they might sometimes sit there and think about a happy memory, and they think about you and they miss that kind of time together. And other times they might think, oh, I remember that time where this happened. The Magician and the Mirror has come out. To me, it's like illusion and fantasy and reality, basically. So sometimes they fantasize when they miss you. They fantasize about what they would have done with you or what they could have with you. And other times they think about the reality that you're not there. So I'm going to give you a yes on that, that this person does think about you and they do miss you at times. Okay, yes and no for Pervanes. Okay, who's here that's waiting for a free reading? Can you please just say, I'm here and I'm on the list? I think Rhonda and Joanna have the list of the people that actually had readings on Friday that won't be getting one freebie today. So, Pervanes. Does Ari now... He's gone cold. We talk about how he can't move forward from the past. He seems not to care about even to ask how I was. How was I? So you want to know, is Ari trying to just cut off, like be distanced now? Men cope differently, you know, different star signs cope differently, different upbringings, different ages. But what makes us feel all like this, you know, like need to talk about it, need to get it out, need to cry about it, whatever. The other person might just like, I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to talk about it. And then they might laugh and join in with other things, act like they don't care. It's not that they don't care, it's their coping mechanism with something that they don't want to look at, they don't want to talk about. So you want to know, is Ari trying to be distant with you? Is Ari trying to be different with Pervane because of what's happening? Is Ari trying to be distant with Pervane? I'm just looking at my incense because I've just got a big smell of it and it's been out for ages, like it's not burning. And I don't know if that's the remnants of it that hasn't fell over, or whether it didn't burn. I'm pretty sure it burnt because there was smoke everywhere. Okay. That was what dropped out on my leg, a door to personal healing and happiness. So in that instant there, this person is healing in their own way. So the thing that they don't want to talk about, that they haven't let go of their past or whatever, or they're not dealing with their past, they're doing their own healing journey. And it is a yes that this person would be closing you off, but they're also opening up a doorway to happiness. They just want to think about good things and happy things. They don't want to go on about something from before. So let's just get the yes and no. I think it's a yes anyway. That he is being cold, but it's his way of dealing with things, you know? I don't think it's anything against you. My hair, oh my God. Honestly, when I finish here today, my first thing is to phone call to hairdresser. I tried calling 3 times and they're not answering, so I don't even know if they're in business anymore, which is going to be a shame, and I'm going to have to trust a new hairdresser. Yeah, and us women out there, you know what I'm talking about. Going to a new hairdresser is scary. Okay, this is a yes and a yes. So he is being cold and distant. He's trying to shut that stuff off. He doesn't want to talk about it. He doesn't want to deal with it. That's his way of dealing with it. This is not a negative reading though. Even though the answer is yes, that he's trying to shut you off and be cold with things, this is not negative energy. This is just his way of coping. He's trying to be strong because talking about that other stuff and his past, or he's not dealing, makes him feel like he's not strong. This is where he wants his strength. So his way of being strong is to be cold, unfortunately, for you. The woman holding the coin, that can be you investigating everything and trying to analyze everything that he does. Oh, you're doing this because of this, and you said that because of that. So that would be your energy where you're trying to analyze the situation. How you cope with something is not how he's going to cope. And that's how it is, unfortunately. All right, Rhonda. Next is Caressa. Welcome, Caressa. What's your question? Does the Libra stay up at night thinking about me a lot ever since I did the love spell? Here we go with another person. Everybody's doing these spells at the moment. Wow. I always worry about stuff like that. Like if you did a love spell on somebody and then they come forward and they show love and they start thinking about you and all of a sudden they start contacting you and that, what have you got to do? Have you got to keep doing it because it was a spell? And then what if it wears off and then they wake up and they think, why am I thinking about that person? You know? Like, have you got to keep doing it? And what if you do the love spell out there and then the love spell goes in a direction of somebody else and then somebody else shows you love and affection and this person, and then what are you going to do? Anyway, I'm real worried about this whole spell thing. I don't mind the whole cast things off or intentions about things that you want for yourself to come in, but actually casting spells, that's for somebody else, not me. I did it when I was young, and yeah, there was things that came back that weren't good, you know, with what I did. You know, there was stuff that came back. There was stuff that was good, but there was stuff that came back where, yeah, it wasn't good, and I thought, I'm never doing that stuff again. Okay, so let's look for you, Caressa. Good luck, Caressa. Oh, because of the moon cycles, that's why they're all doing stuff. Yeah, but I was told because we were in reverse with the full moon, the new moon, we were in reverse till the 16th, that anything you put out there would go in reverse. So you put out a love spell out, you'd get a hate coming back, or you'd get anger or whatever, or you get love from the wrong person. If you put out there, oh, I want to win $1 million, I want to win $1 million, you get a bill for $10,000. You know what I mean? Like things would go in reverse. And I actually had something I applied for. I should have got it. I went to check my bank. It wasn't there. And then I seen you've got a notification. I logged in and it said that we've assessed your blah, 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 and don't feel that you have the right whatever for it. And they didn't give me it. And other people I know in the same circumstances as me got the money. And I'm like, this is Mercury. It went reverse, you know. And I was stupid buying lottery tickets and that. Won nothing, you know, zero. I wasted my money on the lottery ticket in that energy. Anyway, that energy is gone now, but we're still in a retrograde, I believe. I don't know how long. I think it's the 30th before we get rid of the retrograde. So, Caressa. I like your name, by the way, Caressa. Beautiful. Hang on, what's going on? Ah, okay, so K is not you. Yeah, K is not you. Maybe that's why I kept talking, because I was looking for your face and I'm thinking, where's your face gone? Okay, so the real Caressa, Kay, I don't know who you are. The one using K, that is not the real Caressa. So the real Caressa, good luck with your love spell and everything. But yeah. You did have a card jump out that said that it was like the door. Oh no, that was for the other reading, wasn't it? That was the person asking whether they were cold. No, I didn't. I'm not even going to look at what these cards are because that's unfair. Yeah, I know you're the real Caressa. I can see your photograph there. So what is your question, Caressa? You know what? The other Caressa, I am going to look at the bottom of the deck to see if your spell's going to work. Indecision. That's maybe, maybe not. And it's almost got like the woman casting spells or whatever. So this is indecision. So you said, you know, you cast a spell. Is this person thinking about you? Maybe, maybe not, with what I've got here. Okay. So the real Caressa, what is your question, please? Oh, so is Audrey really your friend? So basically you want to know if you can trust this lady, that she's really being a friend to you. Is Audrey a real friend? I've come across different people in my time that I thought were genuine, good people, and they just ended up being liars or deception, or they were being around me to get to somebody else, you know, or to be part of something I was involved in to get on their journey and tread on me in the process. You know, or to be around my person. Okay, so Caressa wants to know, I feel like she is, but let's see, is Audrey a real friend for Caressa? Is Audrey a real friend for Caressa? You got two cards about thinking. Can you see that there, Caressa? This one is a negative energy. This is somebody that stresses out about things. So if that's her or your energy, that's all it is. It's just telling me like stressing out about like trying to work out whether this person's a friend or they're deceptive or they're trying to get something from you. That can be her energy as well, that she's anxiety. This over here, the thinking man. The thinking man, that's where you're thinking and planning and everything. It's a positive card. And the numbers at the top, the 1 and the 8, the 1 is where somebody stands on their own and they've got ideas and they're good. The 8 is the coming together and the community and laughing and having fun. They're good numbers. They make a 9 as well, which is the ending of a saga. And the 4 and the 6 makes a 10, which is new ideas and a new beginning. But there is something secret in the background. I feel like she's a good friend, but I do feel there's something you don't know yet about her, especially with the 1-0 energy, because we've got 4 and 6, which is learning together, responsible with each other. This is a positive yes. This is a sometimes there's something about her. I'm just going to give you an extra one, Caressa, because it is a bit off balance there with that answer. We've got the financial constraints thing here. This card is a 13, which is a 4, which is good. It's female energy. It's a good card. But financial constraints, I do feel that this might be that she's got money worries. And if you've got money, that she might sometimes, she's a good friend, but sometimes she might step over the boundary and like, can I borrow something from you? Or can you help me with something? And you feel like she takes your energies. When she does that, just put up your normal, keep healthy boundaries between you and her. But I'm going to give you a yes that she's a friend, but there is something sitting there in the background with her. It could be a man too. It could be something to do with a man, with the thinking man coming out, that she's thinking stuff or whatever. Could be a masculine kind of energy around her as well. All right, so what have we got now? Oh, have we got I Love New York that's come in and asked sexual stuff? Yeah. My channel's open to all ages and that, and depending on what kind of sexual, like I'm not a prude or anything, I will answer certain questions, but yeah, it just depends on what was said, and I don't really want to know. Anyway, Caressa, sorry about the stuff up there with somebody using your name to get a reading. I knew that this might happen when I say that you can only have a reading today and not tomorrow if I come on live, that people are going to also, if they miss out, that people are going to get a name on YouTube and come in and take somebody else's reading. You're just lucky that you showed up, and that as soon as I seen your photograph there, I thought, hang on a sec, what's going on here? There's 2 Caressas, because I could see your photo, and I've seen you many times when you come to my channel. Yeah. So, you know, like I want to help as many people as I can and do these readings, but I'm here, I need to be making money. This is my job. And while I'm talking about money, oh, sorry, Rhonda, I didn't even see that because I was going on about this thing. Kai is up next with what's coming in. Is this a full reading or a mini reading? Let me go check. Thank you, Kai, for your donation. Oh, that's bizarre. My PayPal signed me out. It doesn't normally do that. It normally just uses my face recognition. It's like someone must have tried to get into my PayPal without my thing. Kai, you requested money, then you paid money. So I'll do the reading and I'll cancel the request, okay? So I'm just going to say cancel, decline. So you hit the wrong button, that's fine. Yeah, so I've cancelled your request for me to pay you, and I've now, I can see that you paid. Okay, so this is a full 10-minute reading for Kai. So Kai's question is, what's coming in love? Okay. My watch is going weird now as well. It just had a weird thing on the screen, like someone's, I don't know. Something's going on. Kai, if it's okay with you, I'm just going to quickly eat this. It won't take me long. And have a bit of a drink before I start your reading, because I'm really feeling like I need to have something. So I hope that's okay with you. Yeah, that's all right. I can see where she hit the request money and she then paid money. I've just declined it. Yeah, I thought that things will happen. It always happens where people, like if you shorten the list or people get on the list and then they notice that they're not here, and I'm starting to say who's here on the list, it looks like everybody's gone, and then somebody that's waiting, they go, oh, I'm going to come online with that person's name and get a reading. Anyway, even though that wasn't the real Caressa, I feel like there's up and downs with that love spell thing. I hope it works out for her, whoever she is. I love these things. It's Chinese. It's a red date with walnut inside of it. If you want to buy them, they're in Costco in a huge bag. And Rhonda or Joanna, if you've got to go to the bathroom, you've got to do something and that, while I'm doing this 10-minute reading, I think the room can survive a little bit. Go and do what you got to do. And people waiting on the free list still. Leanne, did I read you on Friday? No, I didn't. But I think the list is full anyway, Leanne. People changing names again. Oh, she got skipped on Friday. All right. Anyway, I'm doing a paid reading now for Kai. Thank you so much, Kai, for your kind donation. So we have the mini readings, which are a coffee cup reading, because you can buy coffee with that money. So the mega readings, or the more detailed readings, the 10-minute readings, are 2 cups of coffee. 2 people. All right, so Kai. The only thing I hate about that is the way my mouth feels after I eat it. So I'm going to use your real name, Carol. to put the cards down. Love messages for Carol. Love messages. Yeah, Priya is a moderator, and she has, I think it's a blue picture or something like that, Joanna. Can't remember what the picture is. She could have changed it though. She could have changed the picture. I don't know. Unless somebody went and had a look at who was on the list and went and changed their name. I don't know. This is for Carol. Love messages for Carol. Let's focus, please. You know what? I'm going to grab a love crystal while I'm doing this. Love crystal. There we go. Let's sit a love crystal over here. That is rose quartz. Okay, they're jumping. Carol, good luck. Oh, Carol, bloody hell. Ah, that's better. All right, after a time of sadness, insecurity, depression, anxiety, whatever it was, you're finally getting on your own 2 feet. This is you're making firm decisions to move forward. It looks like in the past you had some yucky kind of surprises, things that you'd rather forget, or people that you were around that you'd rather forget. I do feel a female in your past that caused you some sort of mental anguish and damage. Trust me, I know people out there like that, that do these things to other people. Sometimes they know and they keep doing it, and other times they are unawares that their actions, what they cause another person's pain. But I do feel a female in the past. Now this can be your mother, it can be your sister, it can be a family member, it can even be somebody that you thought was a friend. But I do feel there was something that made you either depressed, anxiety, sad, even angry. This can be bottled up anger. You're making firm decisions for where you want to live, where you want to work, what you want to do with your money, what you want to eat tonight. You know, you're making your own firm decisions, and whatever those decisions are that you're making, Kai, they look like they're bloody good. Because you do look like you're in decision time between 2 different energies. One energy, this person can be male or female, but one energy is the secretive person. Very, very smart. Both of them are smart people. They may work in military or government or money or medical. So both of them are quite intelligent, well-educated people. I've got hiccups now. I'm going to have a drink. One of them is a nighttime person. The other time is more out in the open, in your face. One of them wants everything to happen like that. The other person wants everything to take its time, and let's grow and learn and love and move forward together. Now, Carol, I don't know how old or young you are and whether going into a love kind of thing, this interests you, but you have fertility, announcement, and pregnancy, possibility of second child or twins or something like that. The black card is a 4, which is normally female energy, like I set up here. So I'm not knowing whether this is a baby girl or a boy at this stage, because jacks can be male or female. But the energies here, I feel like in love, that you're going to possibly have someone from the past. Now, this is not somebody you were involved with in the past. So what I mean by that, I went to school with a lot of people. And if I was told that I'm going to come into love with somebody from my past, but it's not somebody I actually have had love with before, it could be someone from school, someone I used to work with, someone from the psychic shows I went to, you know, so, but I do feel like there's an energy of something coming through, and it can have something to do with your past. So if you used to play baseball, or you used to be a cheerleader, or stuff like that, It can be through something you used to do. But I do see two people interested in you. These two people are aware of each other. Now, also, this could be your energy and their energy. But we do have secrets and deception there, and we have another person that's very open with everything that's going on. But somebody wants to rush everything. They want everything happening now, and the other person wants to take it one day at a time and learn something. Unfortunately for you, Kai, both of them are like the little boys that need to grow up. So they might be... You will be having some sort of interlude with one of them. So maybe they're mates and maybe they play together and you're interested in one of them and they think you're interested in them. So one will say, hey Bob, Kai's interested in me. And you go, no, she's interested in me. It's like that. So they may know each other, they're having a discussion about you, but only one of them is with you. You do have a 3, which could mean one night you're going to go out with him, the next week you're going to go out with him. So you might test the waters with both of them, but you've definitely got a lot of love coming in there. So let's see what else we got. You can't have kids, Kai? Okay. Sorry if you've told me that before, because I can't remember everyone that comes on here. I do a lot of reading, so I can't remember every single person's predicament. This person might actually have kids themselves then. Maybe their partner recently had a child, but they're not with that person, you know what I mean? Maybe the guy had sex with a girl, one night stand or whatever, and she went on to have a child, and so he helps bring up this child, but he was never actually with her. Because I feel both of these people are single energies, and they're coming into play with you. So more information on Kai. Carol. See, in the past, even though this is about patience and timing and waiting, I feel like for you to have your solid emperor man, the person that's going to be there no matter what, keep a roof over your head if that's what you need, support and structure, can be a bully though, can be somebody pushing you around. I feel like you're waiting patiently for that right person to start something. And you're possibly, if this is your person in the past that pushed you around, that was very toxic, very strong, very opinionated, maybe you got to wait to get past that because that's not done, whatever that is. But this is something beautiful about to start. And the buzzer's going already, wow. It's very up and down here, Kai. We've got the betrayal and the lack of trust and all of that sort of thing. We do have stuff that represents your fertility organ area. There may have been a problem in the past. It looks like there might be something else that needs to be dealt with there. You definitely got something to do with a little girl, because the black 4 was up there and I said I don't know the sex of the child. It's showing me girl because the 4's come out again. You're going to have to trust your intuition on these characters here. So you're going to have to really, really trust your intuition. If your intuition is telling you this guy would break my heart, this guy, he did this to her, he's going to do that to me, I'm not going there, you need to trust in that. On the other hand, you need to trust that there might not be, it might not be them, it might be you holding on to the past energy. Okay, so let's just do, we haven't got the Lenormand here, so we'll do these because you're asking about love. Messages about love, and then we'll do a quick yes and no to finish off, and thank you so much for your donation today. I do feel this is beautiful energy down here. I just don't like that this 3 of Swords and the 4 of Pentacles, because the 3 of Swords is like, if you did start something with somebody, it may bring up something from the past that hurts and you're holding on to it. You're not letting that go. So until you let whatever that is go. Were you here in the room earlier, Kai, when I was telling people that if you've got a beef with somebody but you can't literally go and say it to their face? So let's say there's some female out there that did wrong to you, you know, and you want to tell her what a horse she is or whatever, write it down on a piece of paper, write her name down on a piece of paper, shout it out, go and rip that piece of paper up, burn it if you can. If you can't burn it, chuck it down the toilet or chuck it in the bin away from your house and just say, I let this shit go. I let it go, rip it up into smithereens and say, I freaking hate you or whatever. Let it go. Because I feel this is any love you come into, there may be something from your past that's just still there. So let's just do this for you, Kai. Mountain Girl is back. Hello, Mountain Girl. Wow, it's been forever. I think it was like Christmas or something since you've been on my channel. Okay, I'll get to your reading in a minute. So this is just to finish off you, Kai, and then a yes or no just to finish off completely. So messages for you, Kai, about love. The snake. Competition, the enemy, looking over your shoulder, worried about the other woman. So I feel like there's two presenting to you. One of them, maybe it's like this, Kai. You're going to meet two energies. One of them, yeah, he's nice. Things could grow. The other one, it's rushed energy. It feels good, but you don't trust. You know, I think that the competition isn't you, it's them trying to fight for your attention. What else have we got? The Phoenix, you're going to rise from the ashes. Somebody's going to change their mind as well. Could be you. And the relationship of something is over. You need to let it go and transform into the new. So once you've let go of whatever is still holding, if there is something holding, Kai, then you will move forward. I do like this though, even though it's not a pregnancy, you said you can't have a baby. This is showing the development of something really beautiful, something that makes you very, very happy here. This is like dreams and wishes coming true. I keep leaning into this like it's a microphone because I can see myself with that in front of me, and it's not the microphone. Microphone's not even going through the camera, it's coming through the laptop. All right. Yes or no, think about a question in your mind, Kai, just to finish off. Then I'll go and check PayPal donation. How are my girls traveling? Is Rhonda gone? Oh, Rhonda's still here. Rhonda, I believe it's about nearly 20 to 11 for you. So just let me know how you are traveling. And Joanna, I believe it's around the same sort of time for you, about 10:30, 11 o'clock, but I know you're tired from your journey over the weekend. So yes and no for Kai to finish off, please. Top and bottom. New job, new house. Now that can be new lover, new friend. It can also be that something that's going to come from that, from something new that you're doing, a new job or a new school or whatever you're doing that's new at the moment. Also, you're suspicious about something. So you've got two separate energies here all through the reading. You got negative, positive. You got dark, you got light. You got don't trust and anger and suspicion, and then you got love and openness. So your reading's very, I think you're going to meet two people. One, you're going to know this is something to pursue. The other person, you're going to be like, I don't know here. So that's what I get for you today. And thank you again for the donation. Okay, let me go check on a Mountain Girl's donation. Thank you so much. What are we saying back here, Mountain Girl? A lot's been going on. Yeah, tell me about it. A lot been going on there. Oh my God, Tinder. How did Tinder thing get in here? I don't know how I can block that. Can I block it? I've reported it. I've reported it as an unwelcome advertising. It said sexual or whatever, so I've reported that to YouTube. All right, Mountain Girl, let me have a look. PayPal. I can see your name on here and it does start with an S. Thank you for your payment, Mountain Girl. So let's have a look at your question for a detailed reading. So we'll do a detailed reading followed by what I just did then. If we're asking about romance, we'll do these. Otherwise, we'll just do the yes or no here at the end with 2 of these. Anyway, we'll have a look what your question is. Hey there, Sari. Welcome back. Mountain Girl. Full reading on Mountain Girl. No, it's a full reading. It's not a mini. The donation was full, Joanna. Are you going to donate, Sari? Please donate via my PayPal. It is in Australian dollars. It is about 14 Australian dollars. In American dollars, I want 11.11 or $10 I'm saying today. But yeah, 14 Australian dollars it works out at. Mountain Girl, I'm waiting for... So you want a reading about you and your person, both Capricorns, and your name starts with S. What about their name? What's their name start with? Okay, let's set the clock. You're not talking at the moment. Okay, A. Okay, so S and A. So what we'll do is your energy, his energy, and the connection, like what's going on there. Show me about, I'll say your name in my head, because obviously you don't want it on here. Both Capricorns. And what's the energy between them? What's going to go down there? They're currently not talking. You, A, the connection. You. Bloody hell, Mountain Girl. What is going on in your mind? Okay. All right, so first up, see how you got double aces? This is like where somebody makes a plan for 1 year. So you two are not talking with each other. That's the black 5 there, and I'm going to sneeze. The 2 is the broken relationship. Either you weren't committed or he wasn't committed. Somebody wasn't committed here. Somebody wasn't acting like they were committed. The 6 of Hearts is where you did the responsible thing for your own well-being. So you withdrew from a situation, or you've decided not to talk, or he did, whatever. But this is where you're healing yourself. You're doing what you need to do for yourself. And it's sort of like, this is arguments as well. This is arguments that you feel that you can't win. But the double aces is very, very good energy, and it also means that there's somebody in spirit that's been watching out for you. It might not feel like it. It might feel like the world was falling apart, and where are they? You know, why don't they make them do this or say that or whatever? But you've definitely got a spirit energy with their arms around you saying, you can do this, you're on the right track, you need to do this for you. So this is taking responsibility for yourself here and your own emotions and well-being. With this person, this A, this other Capricorn, this is somebody irresponsible, saying the wrong thing at the wrong time or the wrong thing at the right time, which caused drama. There is a female energy around this person you're asking about that needs to be given the flick, needs to be out of the picture. It's almost like interference from people outside. There is a male energy interfering as well. So this could be your person, this A, that they sort of got on the wrong foot with somebody, you, but also they were listening to what other people said. So if you and this person had an argument, then they go to work and they say, oh, look, stuff her, tell her to piss off, or it's like listening to that stuff, or telling people stuff about you or about your personal position. This is like gossip and yuck. Then over here, this is where somebody's trying to make the right choice. They're trying to move forward. It usually means they're moving house and relationship and starting again. So this usually is about somebody that sits down and says, I want to work at this place, I want to earn this much money, and I want my love life to be with this person. They also have somebody in spirit watching out for them. It can be your own energy of somebody watching them as well as you, but this is the bad ship between the two of you, and this is where it's possibly going in a right direction. If it's coming together, I'm not too sure, because this does look like you're doing your own thing and they're doing their own thing. The double numbers, July, January, so it could be as long as far away as a year of ups and downs, and then things start to show results. If this person was irresponsible with something or they did something wrong, this is like where they're correcting all of that. They're starting to hang with the right people, listen to the right things, starting to do the right things for people. But they're doing stuff for themselves too. They're starting to get what they want. Down here between the two of you, you do have a connection. You've got a Two of Hearts. This is sitting next to the female though. You're sitting next to a connection to him. He's sitting next to it's over. It's over, because we've got a Black 9 sitting here. This is where someone's angry. Somebody's all up in their head about it. It can even be violence and stuff like that, Mountain Girl. But you look at what's balanced and correct. So when I look at the two of you together, you're not together. It's showing you trying to run the show of a relationship, and him looking at, it's done, what else can I do? There could even be an argument coming when I see this, even though you're not talking at the moment. If you did collide and have a chat, it could turn into an argument, but the Six of Diamonds could show that you will finally see, oh my God, finally he's taken responsibility for this, or finally this is the right thing to do, the right path. So let's just get some tarot onto this for you. Hopefully this is making sense. Thank you again for the donation. I haven't wrote down everybody's name on the free list, Joanna. I know one was Caressa. I'll write her down. Meh. And there's one more that I did free. So I've got to write that one down as well, whoever that was. Okay. I don't know if they're messages for me or you, but I'm just going to take a quick look. Hopefully they're not for me. I've had enough of that kind of thing, and I don't wish them upon you either. I'm not going to read them. Some of them were good, but most of them were like about stress and nightmares. And the bloody moon was there. Oh, I think the moon was upside down actually, which is a good thing. The moon is, yeah, the moon was upside down. So I will take that one. That secret's been finally coming out. And it was the top card too. All right, so messages for Mountain Girl, which I'm saying your name in my head, and A. So you, him, the connection. Oh, that's flipped over. You, him, the connection. You, him, the connection. You, him, the connection. Okay, for you, the star coming out could simply mean there was some dealings with an Aquarius, good or bad, not too sure. It also can mean your hopes, your dreams and everything, they're sitting in the past. You had a dream of what this relationship was going to be. You had a dream of where you'd be in 5 years' time or 1 year's time. Wow, that time's gone so quick. Anyway, this is where no talking, walking away, had enough, let him do his thing, I'm going to do my thing, you walked away. But this is where you now are starting to assess the whole thing and feel like you're being left out now, or you're leaving him out, or you feel he's leaving you out. So we got the left out kind of feeling here. It's also black and red, which is where you just don't trust. This is truth and lies up the top here. Okay, so that's your energy. Sorry to speed this along, but I didn't realize I was talking so long. This here is, in the past, it's showing me the playful energy, everybody's friend, everybody wanted him around, everything going good. He or she, I don't know what your relationship status is, but I'm pretty sure you said a he. Anyway, we got the Seven of Wands energy. This is him. He wants to be heard. It's my way. No, you're wrong on all of this. But then we got the Knight of Swords and Nine of Swords. So that tells me that he is stressing at night about what happened and can I fix this? I can't fix this. But he's got stubborn ways here. So we've got that energy there. When I look at the two of you together, this is something that could be written in stone. Something that was solid, something that was meant to happen, a plan for the future together. If it came back together, it has to be new. It has to be starting from the beginning, going on a date, getting to know everything about each other. The past is the past, but you're being told patience and timing with all of this, with this relationship between the two of you. It's not over yet. I know you're not talking at the moment, and I don't know how long you haven't been talking. Maybe 5 months, maybe since May last year, maybe it's been a year. You need patience with this energy, with this person. You need patience about what's going on there with this person. So I'm not going to give this a write-off just now. I think that there is something still to be done between the two of you. I do feel like if you come together too quickly and try to push something, it could end up in a huge, huge argument. So we'll just do yes and no for you. And thanks again for the donation. So we have 2 more payments. I'll go and check, Joanna, as soon as I'm finished this. Just think of a question in your mind that you've got, Mountain Girl. Just think of something, you don't have to write it down. Just think of something that could have a yes or no answer come out. If the yes or no doesn't come out, it won't answer you at the moment, or you already know the answer. Okay, so yes or no for Mountain Girl. And I'll just say your name in my head. Top and bottom and middle. Okay, reach for the top and new job and promotion. So they're both positive cards. I'm going to give you a yes on that question, whatever it was. Middle of the deck. Did you just see that? I just lifted up the deck and look how many cards I pulled. And it wanted to give you a yes because I was thinking this is a yes. If you are going for a new job or anything like that, don't settle for second best. Go for what you want. Anyway, thank you so much for your donation. I'm going to have a quick drink and a bite of another nut bar thing I've got over here. And I'm going to go check PayPal. How are you travelling, Rhonda and Joanna? Let me just touch base with you girls. How are you going with doing the room? I'm doing okay as long as I keep eating and snacking. I'm going to go out and get a thing. I haven't been on for 2 hours yet. I wanted to stay for at least 2 hours. So I do these mini readings. And so we've only got 3 on the free list. But like I said, I don't have to do the 10 or whatever. I'll just see how I'm travelling. But let's keep the donations flowing. Let me just go check what that payment was. Oh, good luck with everything, Mountain Girl. I hope it all works out for you and whatever your journey is. All right. Okay, so we got SB. that's 2 lots of, I think she wanted 2 mini readings, did she? That's actually $4 short because it's American dollars, $5, not Australian dollars. So it's 7 Australian dollars for 2, which is $14. So you can either get a 10-minute detailed reading, or we could do a 10-minute detailed reading with the 2 questions in there where I look at 2 sides of it and we read for 10 minutes. Or we can do for 14 Australian dollars, we can do 2 mini questions and just do them separately, completely separately. Okay, so you sort out what you want to do there, Sarah, because you've paid for between a mini reading and a full reading, or you've paid for 1 mini reading and then a little bit. So because I'm dealing with US dollars, even though I'm in Australia, I always tell everybody to equate the US dollars. So it's 14 Australian dollars. When I said $10 today, I'm talking about 10 US dollars. Okay, so if you could either, you've got 2 mini questions, I can do them really like shorter, or I can wait for you to put another $4 there. So we'll leave that up to you. And then I've got another detailed reading here from another person. I don't want to say her name because I don't know if she's using her proper name online. But she wants a detailed reading on, will her and her husband Keenan get back together? Okay. So I'll just wait for Sarah to come in first because she paid first, and let's see what Sarah wants to do. Okay, so here we go. Oh, so Sari is Sarah? Okay. Oh, it's funny because the initials of the person that paid less money, her initials are SB. So that's why I was saying SB. So you've got the same initials. Let me just go check. Oh no, the one that's SB, on here your initials are SH. So I just assumed Sari, her name, her first and second name is SB. So that's why I was saying SB, because I got confused there. I thought she's just using her initials online. All right, so Sari, you owe $4 if you want the 2 questions, or I'll do it in a detailed reading where I split the 2 things, okay? It's up to you. We either do 2 mini readings. Okay, you've paid the money now. So let's have a look at your question. And then we're doing SB. This is confusing. Oh my gosh. Lucky everybody doesn't have a name like, I don't know, Jane Doe. Imagine if I had everybody with the same name. All right, so we're doing, what did Sari decide? 2 minis, 2 separate minis. Okay, so I'll set my watch for 5 minutes and do 1 question, and then 5 minutes and do the second question. Then that will add up to a 10-minute reading, okay? Because you paid for a 10-minute reading. All right, and then we're on to Shana. So SB, okay, then we're on to you, and you're asking about reconciliation with Keenan. That's fine. All right, so what's your 2 questions, please, Sari? And I'm just going to eat some of this. And I might just, oh, I haven't got the thing to put it over there today. I might have to dash to the bathroom too because I've been drinking so much tea. That would be crazy, Joanna. Just as I thought. I can't wait till my husband's retired, so it doesn't matter what day of the week it is. If it's good weather, we can go out of the house. He's always, when he's at work, we always get this beautiful sunshine and everything. Sorry for talking with my mouth full, guys. It's very rude. That's all gone. So I drank 2 cups of tea, and that's equivalent to like 3 cups of chamomile tea. No wonder I'm going to need to run to the bathroom soon. All right. So 2 mini readings, 5 minutes each. But as you've seen, I usually go over anyway. Right, question number 1. Would like to know, be the Taurus's intentions towards Sarah. Sarah wants to know, what's B, the Taurus's intentions towards Sarah? We're going to do you and him. Actually, no, we're going to just look at him. The Taurus's intention towards Sarah. 5 cards. Very, very up and down energy coming out around this guy. This is where somebody can be stupid, irresponsible. I don't want to do this. I do want to do this. This can be backwards and forwards energy. This can be somebody that portrays themselves as single. They want to be with you, but they want to be single at the same time. This black 3, I don't like it, because the black 3 can be where somebody that says that they've cut somebody out. They've got somebody out of the picture, but that person might still be hanging around as well. This here is what you want to get. If you're hoping for a relationship or a love thing with this person, with this Taurus energy, this is the card you want, because it's King of Hearts. It's like the King of Cups. It's somebody, to me, it's like the father figure, the husband. He's got your back and he'll look after you. And this is taking you places, going out to dinner, enjoying dinner, things like that. So this is socializing. This is love. So these are good energies. This here could be that he wants to spend money on you as well. Could be that he just wants to spend time alone with you. Not so much single energy. It's not really like the 9 of Pentacles, which can represent somebody that wants to be free and easy and single. It can literally mean that he wants to spend, or he wants to spend more than he's actually got when he's around you. But let's get some tarot onto this and have a look what we get around this guy. The Taurus energy, B. His name starts with B. What's this Taurus's intentions towards Sarah? What's this Taurus's intention? And please write your next question so that Rhonda can put it up there for me, ready to go. We had a new beginning drop out on the floor just then. Patience, victory, and the new beginning. They all dropped out while I was shuffling, asking what this person wanted. They actually touched me on the leg, so I felt like it was Spirit giving me messages right now. So I like that, Joanna. I like those messages. New beginning, victory, and success, but patience is needed. So if you already were involved with this person, or you've been exploring something with this person, Sarah, it's just telling you it's going to be victorious. It's going to be something that works, but it's going to take time. So let's just get more. What's the intentions coming off this Taurus towards Sarah? I don't like this black 3. It's bugging me because it's sitting in the middle of the reading. Because he's usually one-on-one. He has a wife, a girlfriend, whatever. He has a partner. And he's very loyal and secure. But he's got the black 3 sitting right next to him, and he's looking at it. So it can be where he's looking at you and he's looking at somebody else at the same time, or he's looking at you, but somebody that he says is done and gone. And that was really weird, that door shutting like that. Yeah, it could be that there's somebody in his background that he hasn't got rid of. The other thing is, I don't know who you are to this guy. He could be involved with somebody and he is the married man and you're in the background. So let's see. And you don't have to say nothing on here. It's none of my business. This is to invite you somewhere. This here is a defeated kind of energy. It's almost like somebody that wants to take you out somewhere. Either they haven't got the money or they feel that you're not going to go or you're not going to get there. It can also be where this is legal. This is something he's doing legal at the moment. This is the court. This is the paperwork and the money and learning something new. And then having to pay out. I don't like the 2 6s because it's black and red. And that can be where this is something he says, but this is the truth over here. So you wanted to know his intentions towards you. He'd like to take you out places, like to join in and be places where you are. He'd like to be this person, but this is also about someone that's got something else going down here. I'm just going to get some more on this. The buzzer's going, so that's the mini reading finished. What we'll do is we'll just put some of these on, just some more energy, more information on this energy. Okay, so she's still in the background. Thank you for clarifying what's going on here. She's still there in the background. I've put a report in about that. Oh my God. I've never had that on my channel before. Thank you so much, Tinder XYZ. Thank you so much for that. Oh my God. Sorry about that, everyone. Let's just get more. What's his intention? So you's just reconnected. He's got divorced. Financial. See, financial. This is all financial stuff. Court. So he's just recently got divorced. Maybe he was well off and everything while he was married, and now it's cut down the middle. It could grow between the two of you. But you've got the financial constraints coming out between the two of you. So I feel like he's committed to what he's still got to do in the background here. Yeah, and if there's children involved as well, that might be where the responsibility, irresponsibility, that kind of thing. Okay, so we'll move them out the way. And now we'll look at the second question, which is court stuff. Okay, so that's what he's doing. What type of person is Cal? I met him online. Okay. What type of person is Cal? He's an Aries. Sarah wants to know what type of guy is Cal. Hopefully this one's a good one. Not that the other one wasn't good. I just feel like now the wrong timing is there. It's not right. He's just got the divorce and everything. He might have been split up and saying he was going to split up forever. But he's just going through all of that right now, and it could get really sticky, and the money and the anger. And it can be a rebounder thing too. Like with you, he just got out of that and he goes straight to you. That might not work. Okay, so let's look at Cal. Oh, I forgot to put the thing on again. I don't usually need a timer for the minis, but I'll just use it. Okay. What type of guy is Cal? What type of person is Cal? Sarah wants to know. 5 cards or 6. Okay, is he a businessman or police, military? We've got the military police. I like this because this is showing me, see the 2 kings looking at each other? This is a man's man. This is somebody that gets the job done. He's got the good document here. I feel like this might be something to do with law, government, police, military, ambulance, security guard even. So this energy over here I feel is showing me what this person does. This over here can be the businessman, the fun man, the friendly man. Luckily it's not the jack, because the jack is the player. The Jack is running around with hundreds of women. This person is very sociable, very sociable. A lot of people like this person. Involved in like sports or church or whatever. This person's involved in group kind of activities. I feel good energy here. I think this black 10 is possibly something he went through in the past. Maybe something to do with his father, a brother. There may be something that's tough there in the past with him, but it's made him stronger and made him more caring towards others. I'm feeling a sense of caring, but also a truth teller. I love the King of Spades because to me, he is the truth teller. He will, whatever you are presented with is the truth. I do feel the thing he is hiding is something bad in his past, something that really affected him, but it affected him in a way where this is where if somebody had someone murdered in their family, then they put their times and efforts into protecting other families from what's happening, and helping them get through. So it's like where somebody had something go wrong, but instead of sitting around sulking about it or being angry about it, this person does something for other people. I do think he's working on some sort of business deal at the moment, possible travel as well. So this is looking pretty good energy here. Can you donate? Yes, sure you can. Of course you can, Sarah. If you want another question and we'll do another question, have a look at another person. The magician just dropped out. So magician can be that he's trying to manifest something or you're trying to make something happen. And it can be telling you, make it happen. Make it happen. Don't just sit and dream about it. Make a move. So Sarah wants to know about Cal. Show me what kind of person he is. I think he's a real man's man, and that if he says, yes, I'll come over, I'll get that door put on for you, I'll get it all sorted out, he'll do it, Or if he says, let's meet, let's go here, or he tells you, oh, I went to Egypt and I spent, $10,000 just on a hotel for 2 days, he's probably telling the truth, Like any of his stories that might sound really big, they're probably true. And anything he tells you about something very dark, very yuck, it's true as well. What does Sarah need to know about Cal? What kind of person is he? Okay. He has got something he holds onto in the past. Now, this could be a financial thing because I just get a business sense here with the 2 kings and the document. So there may be something in the past that he owes or something he's got to sort out. It may be a past wound or energy between him and somebody else that he's still sort of holding on to that sometimes. But I feel like before, if something bad happens to this Cal guy, I feel that he then turns it into something good for his future. This may be the loss of his father figure, his support figure. That person may have passed on, and it's made him a strong individual. The High Priestess, I feel, is it's telling me to trust in your gut when he talks to you. Trust in, if he's telling you something, go, yeah, that does feel right. And if he tells you, oh, you're so beautiful, I've never seen anyone that has hair like that, or your eyes, or trust that he's telling the truth, Over here, Ace of Cups, I think he's got a big heart and he wants to share the big heart. Bottom of the deck, we had the Queen of Cups. I feel that she came out there upside down, and that's you, unsure about where this is going. If anything doesn't happen between you as far as coming together in a relationship, you definitely got somebody that would be there for you if you need them and invite you to places and be friends and all of that. So just think of a yes and no to finish this off. Yes and no, the buzzer is going. Oh my gosh, is that person in here again? How do we get rid of that person? Inappropriate. Report. hate speech or graphic violence. No. Do that. Put another report in. Okay. It should have swearing, inappropriate stuff. I don't want that crap on my channel. All right, so Sarah, just think of something in your mind for a yes or no answer. Then I've got to go and check PayPal for further donations. Okay, this keeps popping out at me. So your answer is yes. As I was shuffling, I could see yes in here. And then I shuffled some more and I could see that it was at the bottom. So your answer to whatever this question is you're asking is yes. We'll also give you that one. New job, new house looks good. Now, what I forgot to write when I wrote that one out, what I was meaning was new everything. So new relationship, new job, promotion. It doesn't have to mean that one of those things are happening. It doesn't have to mean all of them. So yeah, and we'll give you another one from the top. You've been told to reach for the top. Reach for what it is that's going to make you happy. Okay, so I'll go and check the payments. I'll just take this and I'll go in the bathroom. Let me just put... All right. Okay, so I can see that Sarah has paid for either 2 mini questions again, 2 5 minutes, or she's paid for one long detailed question. But first we've got to get to SB because she paid before she made this other donation. So let's do detailed reading on... SB is saying, will her husband Keenan and her get reconciled? I hope so. I hope for your sake, SB. SB, are you here ready? Where's SB? Oh, there's P. P was on the list last Friday. The free list's closed anyway. I think that will close everything, Joanna. I've just noticed, I was just scrolling when I was in the bathroom. I was just scrolling and noticed that you're the only one here helping, and I know you're tired. So how about we close everything now? I'm going to go and try and turn off the stream elements now for the donations. So I'll just try and turn that off. I should have had it open. Maybe that's why it kept going. Stream elements. Stream element, dashboard. Freaking YouTube. The chat bot, chat commands, custom commands, timers maybe. Ah, there they are. All right, let's turn them all off now. Turn them all off. Okay, hopefully they stop. Hopefully the stream elements stop, but that's it. I'm finished after I do these paid readings. You need to go. I'm getting tired, and yeah. P, you could help Joanna at the moment, but I'm just doing 2 paid ones at the moment. I'm just waiting to see where SB is. Oh, you're here. Okay, SB. So it was about Keenan. Let me just check your name. I won't say your name. Shana. Oh no, you said your name before, Shana. You said I'm not Sarah. You said you're Shana. Okay. It was just funny because Sarah's last name started with B. I just assumed, I put 2 and 2 together, that SB on here was her. Okay, so let's just set the timer. Sorry that you're going through stuff with Keenan. Okay. No, that didn't start. That did. All right, so Shana and Keenan. So we're going to look at you, him, and the energy of whether you two would reconcile. Okay, let's see what comes through. So I want to see the energy between Shana, Keenan. Is there a possibility of reconciliation for these two? Is there going to be a reconciliation down the track between Shana and Keenan? Nothing's jumping. So you, him, the relationship, you, him. And that's not looking too good there. And that's definitely not looking too good there. All right. Okay, Shana. I can see over here when we look at you, this is really beautiful energy that you're coming from a good place. You desire this person. You want to have a happy home with this person. You've got a lot of friends between the two of you that, you know, you got places you went together. You got things you ate together. You got people that are friends with you and friends with him. I do feel that this is his energy down here. He's acting like the little boy who needs to grow up, or that broke his toy, or but I feel like you're wanting a solid commitment, and let's start again. Let's learn from the past and let's move forward, right? I feel like you're coming from a very good place. I also feel that there's not just Keenan in your world. I feel there is another energy that's around you. Now, this might just be some friend of yours. It might be, it's a male. I feel there's another male energy, not just Keenan, around you. There possibly is somebody that wants to be this person that Keenan's not being for you. So that's your energy. His energy, black, red, black, red. 2 3s, 1 black, 1 red, is usually about outside influence, third party. Doesn't have to be third party as in that the reason yous are not together is you cheated, he cheated, or something like that. Could be that. It can mean that influence from his friends, from his mother, from his father, from his sister, whoever. So it can just mean outside interference. He's also wanting to just do his thing. And some of those things he wants to do is hang around the wrong people, listen to the wrong stuff. Then he's got like where work situation maybe hasn't been that great. This is like where somebody's working hard, but they're not really getting the benefits of what they have. You know, like he might be putting in 7 hours a day and getting paid 5 hours. So I feel like there's that kind of thing going on, or he may feel like he's getting ripped off or something like that financially at the moment. I do feel sometimes he listens to the right people and he focuses on what's right for him. If you've got children together, this could be where there's focus on wanting to be around the children, which means needing to be around you. Also a need for children. So we've got the children sort of energy coming out with him. The relationship as it stands, as you said, you're not together. You're wanting to know, will it come back together? The good news is it does look like it will come back together with this energy here. I wasn't liking this when I pulled it out because this is where something's over. There's some sort of secret kind of thing either on your side or his side that has caused this rift. But that part, as long as whatever it was is talked about and dealt with, you have a chance with Keenan. This is the happy home and stability. And if we look at the last row, we got the boy growing into the man. We got the third party being not a black influence, but being a positive interest with family and friendships and coming together. At the very least, I do see that there's going to be a sexual join between the two of you. And then it could develop into, he says, I'm not a little boy anymore, I've grown up. So there's a lot of males in here. So if you were ever worried that there's some other female or whatever, and he may very well have another female with these 2-3 sitting here, it's not showing me that there's anything sort of prominent. So if there was some other female that come in the picture, she's like, doesn't mean anything, you know what I mean? But yeah, we got jacks on either corner and kings on either corner. These are the grown-ups. These are the people facing responsibilities, being a good guy. And this is the little boy who, oh, I made a mistake, or I got drunk, or I wasn't thinking, or... So this can be very hard energy between the two of you. This can be very where you've got this thing in your head that will come back together. It'll be fantastic. And I'll love him so much and I'll do all of this, and he'll be thinking stuff, but then stuff will creep up about why you were apart in the first place, like what happened. And so as long as you sort out whatever it was, it has a chance. So I'm not going to say that it's never coming back together, but let's just have a look. So this was a full reading, yeah. Okay, so this is for Shana. I'm reading SB at the moment. You have two boys together. Okay, so this is the connection here with the male and the children, siblings, family. I feel like it's not over yet. I do feel through the children and coming together with the children, as long as this toxic crap doesn't happen. If you've got two boys, is there one that there's more attention for some reason, like there's something not right there, or some kind of, like, depending on how old they are, is he having problems with school or problems with friends or something? Because I feel like one child is learning and streaming along, the other child, there's something. But there's something here that creates, on the one side, on one person, it can create silence, anger, withdrawn, and on the other side, chatty, attacking, jealous, all of that sort of thing. So you've got two really conflicting energies in a negative way here, but then you've got this learning from that, learning for the past. But I do feel the kids are the connection to the union happening. It's not showing me the twos, 2, 4, and 6. 2, 4, and 6 is two people in a relationship coming back together, but it doesn't mean it's not there. So we'll just see what we get here. Shana. What was his name? Your person, Keenan. And the relationship is showing the betrayal, the heartbreak, deception. So for you, you're hanging around, you're waiting. You're waiting to see. Let's take bottom of the deck now because the buzz is going already, and then we'll do a yes or no for you. You're hopeful. You're wishing. It could work. It could work. It's going to take work and energies to pull this thing back together. It's going to take conversations. For him, we've got sitting there the devil. Temptation, toxic. This can even be things like drugs, alcohol, gambling, other people interfering in the marriage. This down here is where he went, I'm done, I'm walking away from the emotional drama. I'm not doing this anymore. This is where someone goes silent. But for you, you're hanging around waiting and you're wishing, you're hoping that it's all going to happen. Over here, I see between the two of you, this is like the past energy, the betrayal, the heartbreak, done. The future possibility is working at it together. Last three cards. If you don't get back with him, there is somebody in the background that will take you by the hand and look after you. There's somebody that wants to be in the picture. This could be him. This is Leo energy, doesn't have to be, but this could be him, that not just the charmer or whatever, but stable and solid and there. This here, he's thinking about traditional values and marriage and support and doing the right thing for his kids and for everything. Relationship, unfortunately, at this time is coming up with the world. Now, I'm hoping it means the end of the crap and then working on a new beginning with him. But at the moment, it's showing things are very, very fragile. That's how I'd like to put it, that it's fragile. It's not over. It might be like you're in separation and everything, but it's not showing me divorce. It's more likely showing that he's starting to think about his responsibilities as a father and as a husband. And he might not just be ready to go back into that. You are ready. You're already willing and able. You're hanging around, you're waiting, you're making your wishes, and you're wanting Mr. Stability back in your life. But there is two energies around you. So if it's not him, there's definitely somebody else that wants to give you that world. For him at the moment, he's confused. He's up and down. He wants other things, and then he wants you. He wants the boys, but then he wants his freedom as well. So we got that kind of energies, but unfortunately, the heartbreak and the end, I'm thinking that this is the end of the heartbreak, the end of the betrayal and all of that. You have to talk about whatever this stuff is for this thing to work. But I like this energy here because this could mean it's not over yet. Even if he's back in your world simply as the father to the boys and you are civil with each other, it's a good thing as well, just for a start. Okay, just think of a yes and no, Shana, and thank you again for the donation. Oh my God, that person's posting again. Like, what the hell is that shit? All right. Okay. So, Shana, just think of a question in your mind. Don't type it on here. And just let's get a yes and no out for you, or some information for you. What's Shana's question's answer? What is the answer to her question? Good luck with it all too, Shana. I just couldn't imagine how you're feeling right now with everything. Are you sure, Shana? The question you're asking in your mind, are you sure? Is that what you want? Is that what is going on or whatever? You need to say no to somebody. When I see the no, sometimes that can come out, especially with are you sure, that maybe it's a no at this time. And you need to step out of your comfort zone. So if there's something you've been wanting to do, but you're thinking, oh, if he finds out I went out with the girls and I did this and I did that, or I went to dinner with somebody, then that's it. It'll be over. Maybe you need to step out of the comfort zone and use a separated, and he's doing whatever he's doing. And maybe you need to just live as a separated person right now, because it just doesn't look like it's coming back together anytime soon, but it doesn't look like it's over either. So hopefully that helped you, and good luck with the journey, and thank you again for the donation. Okay, so the last question and the last reading for today, because I don't think any of the freebies are left in the room, are they, Joanna? Are they gone? So because we got SB in here, we got you in here, Joanna, we got that Tinder thing, and we got Sari, so that's 4 and it's showing 5 on my panel here. I would like... Okay, so we're doing 2 minis again. Okay, so let's do them the same as before, 5 minutes each. Oh, you're still here, Jay the Aquarius. Please write your question when I get up to the second lot of 5 minutes on this so I can get that done. Okay. Oh, no, Joanna, you got it sorted out? Don't write any question, sorry. Don't write any question. Okay, would Cal and Sarah make great romantic partners? Okay. Would this thing work between Cal and Sarah? Would they be good in romance? That's a yes, but there's options there with somebody else, not just Cal. There's you there. This is a yes. This is sexual connection and friendship. It can be seen as romance, or it could just be seen as a physical kind of link. This here could be about invitations and news and talking backwards and forwards on the phone and that, but then there's more physical sort of cards coming out as well. So this is yes, 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 yes. All your cards are yes. This over here, that could represent a no. I don't know if he has a lot of responsibilities with work and maybe an ex-partner or children or anything like that. But if he does, this could be that it causes a negative kind of influence on a relationship between the two of you. That you go somewhere and then he's like, oh, look, you know, I can only be here for an hour. Then I've got to go and do blah, blah, blah. And that kind of thing could get really annoying when you're trying to date someone and know someone. But yeah, let's just have a look at tarots on this. So how would things be, and would it be a romantic relationship between Sarah and Cal? Would it be, no, there's no children there. Okay. Well, if it's not children, this would be friends, or it would be business, you know, people with work. This is some sort of connection he's got there. Okay. It can also be that this is you and him and you go out and you feel like, oh, he acts like a child, but then he acts like a mature man. So it can be 2 sides to his personality as well. I do think you would have fun with this person. Whether it would develop, it's not really showing me that. So let's see. Cal and Sarah, what would be there? Ooh. Okay, we got 2 women coming out. So what would be there with you and Cal? There could be love and passion. It could be something that lasted a year. It could be something that takes a year to really sort of see what's there. So if you've been talking to him only for, I don't know, a month now, maybe you're going to watch and see what goes on over the next 12 months. But we got a Queen of Wands here and a King of Clubs. They're basically 2 people together, 2 people married. Then we got the Queen of Cups here and we got the Queen of Hearts here. This is you. You're showing up here. What could go on between you? There could be a passion, romantic kind of yay kind of thing. Also, I feel this is sexual energy here. Could be another woman. Could be that it's not just you, but I'm not feeling that at all. There's, you know, there is a 3 here, but it's a red 3. And I feel that's sexual connection and I feel that's friendship. It could also mean that if you started dating him and seeing him, that you would be part of his family. Like you would meet his sister and you would meet his mother or something like that. So because they've got the same connection, that can be husband and wife, it can be brother and sister, it can be mother and father. So I feel a family kind of thing here. I'm mostly feeling friendship or sexual. I'm not feeling like it would be something that's gonna somebody put a ring on your finger and go down the chapel and get married, and but it could, but because this is early days, and these readings usually go for about 2 or 3 months, and then things change. Okay, so let's do a couple of these and do a yes and no on this one. How are we going for time? Nearly finished. This is about Cal and Sarah. If they got in a relate, would it be romantic? Would it turn? It's definitely romantic and cuddles and going out places. But sometimes I feel like this 6 here would be responsibility takes him away from anything else, like moving forward. And I don't know if this is his mother, because this can be a mothering energy as well, where maybe he lives with his mother, or maybe he's got to tend to something with his mother as well. But yeah, I do feel like with the Queens of Hearts, that's you. You're pouring your heart out. You got the love thing going on. But this is the sexy energy. So it's not bad. It's not a bad thing. It's not negative. The Angel of Love, the Blossoming Abundance, and the Temple Path. Okay, so yes, this definitely could work. This could be something romantic. It could blossom, it could turn into something more. We do have a 3 up here. We got a 1 and a 2, which is a 3 as well. I'm feeling friendship, sex, and fun. At the very, very least, I feel like this would be something to do maybe for a year. Maybe you're going to explore this over a month or a year, because the double aces can mean like 1 year, 1 month. But it's not showing me anything like marriage proposal down the track or anything like that. We'll just move them to one side and have a look at your second question. Second question, how would he treat you in the romantic connection? I just said it would be fun and that. We'll have another look. Okay. We'll reset. Unless you've changed. Oh my God. How would Cal treat Sarah in this romantic relationship if they have one? So I'm feeling like, yes, there would be romance and sex and all of that sort of thing, and it would feel good. I feel like you'll be included in things, but I also feel there might be a bit of tension sometimes where he's busy elsewhere. So let's just see, how would he treat her? How would Cal actually treat her within a relationship? Wow. I think this is the cards telling me to stop. Okay. How many freebies have we got, Joanna, so I can finish up? Oh, hey there, Manuel Crash. I'm actually finished for the day, Manuel. I'm not taking any more on now. Not even PayPal, nothing. I'm finished for the day now. I've been getting hounded by a troll today. How would Cal... Look, I'm thinking about other stuff there. Let me reset that. Let me end. Let me restart. Sorry, Sarah. Let's have a look at this. How will Cal, if they get romantically involved, how will he treat Sarah? How would the relationship go between the two of them? I pretty much already answered this, but it doesn't matter. Wow. This is truth here. This is you and him. He would treat you with desire, because we got the woman of desire, sex, fun. He would tell you that you're like, everybody loves you, all of this sort of thing. There's a lot of truth there. I also feel that there's this working energy over here with the 3. Again, it's showing sex and fun and friendship, not commitment. The black card is about commitment to somebody. So I feel like he'd say, let's go here, let's do this. And it could go on for a while if you got romantically involved with him and you think, oh, I feel like it's more than this. I don't know how old you are, Sarah, but this is usually a pregnancy sequence. This is usually the woman and the man, they come together. they're fertile, they have sex, but they're not together, they're not married. And then 9 months later, there's a baby. It's not showing me a baby, but it's showing me a possibility of something like that. Let's just do this. If Sarah explores a relationship with Cal, if she starts to go down that path with Cal, how will he be treating her? This is somebody that would like to take you nice places, you know, not just sit at home together and go down the bedroom and things like that. This is somebody that sometimes wants to splurge, a little bit of money, remembering birthdays and things like that, always important. But I do feel the commitment thing's not there. I don't think he will be wanting to put a ring on anyone's finger at this stage. See what's happening, Joanna? The cards are just flipping out everywhere. I don't know if these are messages for me or you. Okay, so we got these three flipped out on the floor. This can be where somebody lets you down, some sort of deception. It can be cheating, lying, stealing. I don't even know if that was for you at the moment. Three of Pentacles, again, this is building something together with each other. It could mean there's some sort of information comes in about Cal that puts a stop to this going anywhere. Because I'm getting these flying out like this. I'm wondering whether it's trying to tell you that it might not develop into the romantic thing that you're thinking. But let's see. Now that's the opposite to what fell on the floor. This is long-term commitment, going on a journey, and love, bubble, beautiful. We got the double threes. We got everything that means to do with pregnancy, fertility. Now, if it's not a baby, it's something that grows. But again, you got to realize that 2 is black. 2 is not the black spade. 2 could also mean that Cal has just came out of a relationship and it's not over. But I'm not picking up where he's going to go out with you and then go out with somebody else. I'm not picking up on that at all. I'm picking up that that person may not be finished and they may think that he's not finished, but he is. So that might be why these spat out on the ground, that there's some sort of information will come in when you're just trying to build something with him and you find out that there's somebody floating in the background that's not finished yet. Yeah. So, yeah, bottom of the deck, we had the 3 of Wands. That's usually somebody choosing someone and moving forward. But the 3 energy is friends, sex, fun, family. It's not romantic. Let's put a ring on our finger. Let's go walk down the aisle and get married. So you could have fun with him. He would treat you with love and respect. He would treat you by buying things for you, showing you beautiful things, taking you to a nice place. He'd also be telling you how sexy or beautiful he thinks you is. It looks like on a regular basis, and it's not a lie. It's coming from the heart. It's true. This could be your dream person come true here, come into reality, and this could be cementing something more solid down the track. So how he'd treat you? Good. He'd treat you good. There's nothing really negative here. The cards that fell on the floor, I don't know if it was my frustration with that person coming in the room. I'll just reshuffle what's left here just to finish this off, and then we'll do a yes and no for you again, and then I'm done apart from, is it P? Who have I got? Joanna? Aquarius rising, that is the last one, is it? Not P? P was, I read P on Friday, but has P been helping? Because I will read for P if P's been helping you. You've got to go now, Joanna. No problem. Off you go. Did P help you though? Oh, P is helping. Okay, thank you, P. I'll do your question, P, and then I'm done. I'm out of here. No more people. I don't care who comes in or who's new or whatever. I need to go. I need to sign off because my main moderators are gone. So I just want 3 more cards for Sarah. Yeah, see, they're negative kind of cards. This is something that Cal is done with and it was finished. This is someone still holding on. It's still there. But this is Cal putting a wall up. So I feel like that energy that dropped on the floor was correct. This down here is about taking you places and going on a journey. So this is looking good, and thank you for your double donations today. And what I'll do now, just to finish off for you, Sarah, is just think about a yes and no in your mind, and we'll see if yes and no comes out. Sarah's question. Okay, nothing else is going to jump out. That was career change that jumped out just then, like changing something. Oh my gosh, maybe. Okay, so you've got Twin Flame and Soulmate card message coming out. So you must have made a connection with somebody that's very, very special. New love is all around, so there's definitely something going down. Cal, maybe. And you got a maybe in answer to your question today. So thank you, and I'll be probably back tomorrow. I'm not going to promise anything because I might come online every second day. I definitely won't be online this Friday. I've got things I've got to do on Friday. But yeah, tomorrow, the next day, and the next day, just be on the lookout because I might be back online. And jump in for a free reading next time, Sarah. You don't have to come online and pay all the time unless you want to jump the list and get more detail. Okay, so yes and no for the Aquarius rising. That's just 2 of these. You got an exam on the 28th. Will you get your average? Okay, so Jay, the Aquarius. How will this exam go? That was a good card. That was a yes. Will Jay get what she needs with the exam? Jay, the Aquarius, is doing an exam on the 28th, which is when? When's the 28th of May? It's the 23rd, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th. Oh, Saturday. You're doing an exam on the Saturday. Okay, so you're doing who does an exam on a Saturday? We don't do that here. All right, so will the Aquarius get what she needs? I'm assuming you mean the results, the points, whatever. Will the Aquarius get what she needs? Will she get the needed average on her exam? Yes, you will. Yes, yes, yes. You got the Sun, which is really positive. Look at me with a big smile that you're going to get what you need. This is almost like it's going to open the doorway to things you didn't know. So it might be better than the average of what you're needing. What did you say? The needed average. So let's say the needed average is 6 out of 10. You might get 7 out of 10. You might get that little bit more because it's going to open up doorways to something else for you. So I'm going to congratulate you now and hope that you come back to tell me that I was right. But you definitely got a yes to getting that average of what it is that you need to pass or whatever. Okay, so that leaves you, P. What is your question, P? And I'm out of here. Yeah, you smiled big as well when you seen it. Yeah, that's good. So hopefully it opens up a doorway to whatever it is you're going for, a new job or whatever. Or maybe you're doing some sort of test to get into a country or get residency or something, because I know there's all sorts of things that people do for certain reasons. But anyway, good luck with it all, and stay positive and stay focused that you'll get it. All right, P. P, you're the last on the list. Joanna has gone. She must be exhausted after her weekend that she just had. I'm really surprised that she came online and stayed online. Don't know what I would have done without her. P, I'm going to promote you to be a moderator so that whenever you come online, you can help out, because Joanna and Rhonda sometimes just can't be here. And it looks like you know what you're doing. Add moderator. I've got to go to my moderator list and delete some people because they don't actually come in anymore on a regular basis to help. Will you settle in Sydney with Brandon in real life in the future. Oh, okay, you're the one that had a marriage online or something to a Leo. Okay. I actually do online gaming myself. I used to do it years ago, and I used to play Warcraft, and I was a healer in Warcraft. Funny enough, healer like the mystic. But now, since last year, when my daughter brought a computer down here and I played this game with my hubby, I'm now playing Star Citizen with him pretty much every night. Every weekend. We spent the whole weekend pretty much playing that for hours and hours. But yeah, I'm a gamer again. I was a gamer for probably 8 years or 9 years. I played Warcraft. And then what else was I doing? I was playing something else for a while. And then I was playing those stupid things like Candy Crush, all that kind of crap. But yeah, mostly I just spent time where I just sit and watch him playing his games, and I thought, hey, I want to help out on this game, and then we got involved in it, and it's really good. It's like our pastime. So yeah, sometimes a little bit too much pastime, I think. More so him than me. He's a little bit too much time with the gaming, but it's not hurting anyone. It's just us two doing our thing. All right, so will P settle in Sydney with Brendan in real life in the future? Will P be with Brendan, the Leo rising, in the future in Sydney? You played a music game. Oh, okay. No, I go around into bunkers and shoot people. I'm actually getting quite good at shooting people. I didn't think I'd be any good at that sort of thing, but yeah, I'm like boom and lining them up and shooting and getting criminal charges in the game, and yeah, it's fun when we play together like that. This is saying no, unfortunately, P. This is no. It's like there's some change that goes on here. So don't forget, these cards are like not too far in the future. So this is sort of looking about 3 months or 6 months ahead, but it's not showing me in a year or 2 years what could be going on. We're not looking there. We're just sort of looking like a close kind of future. It feels like it's got something to do with rules and regulations. So if you're coming from another country, there may be some sort of rules around you being here. Or if you're moving from a state to state, it's just like the problems get less, if you know what I mean. So there's some sort of problem, and there's something here with someone, paperwork or something like that. And this is lack of movement. This is where you can't go. So something may happen where you are or where he is, where it's just not practical for you to be there. So let's just see what these have to say for you. It's something to do with money and stuff. So I don't know if he's got enough money for you to be there, or, the place he lives in hasn't got the accommodation ready for somebody else to be there, or he shares with somebody, or he lives with his parents still, or you definitely have the door to romance with this person. And then there's you going on the journey. So maybe with the journey card, maybe eventually there'll be a journey. Is there any chance that he would come to where you are? Because I'm wondering whether there's a change of plan, because see how the black card is getting less? That's like something getting easier. You've definitely got the love connection thing here. You've got the love connection. I'm wondering whether there's somebody in your background, not just him, there's somebody else that is going to start showing you attention, and it draws you away from him. He is living with his parents still. Yeah, that's probably why. So when we're looking at it in real life, there's still the romance there. He's trying to, he's still living with his parents. So once he builds up money and then he can move, because I feel like a restriction with movement, and then the journey happens and then it starts. So, but that also means about a lack of commitment to somebody. So he's probably not ready to make that kind of commitment and be in real life with you in that way. So while he's in the gaming community and the virtual reality with you, he's not ready to be in the real reality with you. But there's no doubt that there's a love connection thing there and a journey that will happen. Anyway, thank you so much for helping out. You are now my moderator. So yeah, you want to marry him in the future. Yeah. Well, hopefully that all works out for the two of you. And yeah, but this is telling you no at the moment, that you won't be moving and living with him in Sydney where he is right now. It's like he's living with his parents and he may not have told them the full truth about what's between the two of you yet. You know what I mean? Like he may not be ready for all of that. Because this is like the strong man that's going to be there and makes all the plans. This is like the little boy that needs to grow up. And that's also somebody that's looking at an uncertain future of what they want to do. Anyway, that's it from me. Thank you for helping out, and I hope to see you again. I should be online tomorrow. Now, I do have a new thing. I think you're aware of it, P. So I'll just write you down on my list. I'll have to get the list from Joanna as to who I did free readings on, because tomorrow will be, those people will not have a free reading. So the date is Monday 23rd. So I've got to get the list together ready for tomorrow so that I don't do the same people twice. And apologies for the crap that went on in my room today. I don't know what that was all about and why somebody was doing that. But anyway, everybody's got their own problems, I suppose. All right, I'm out of here. Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you, everybody that donated. Thank you, Joanna, Rhonda. I know you're not here, but in case you have a look at this later. Bye-bye, everyone.